When I was taken to heaven, one of the things I saw when they took me to a mountain, I saw Elder Saki. And he came to see me. Papa came to see me. And before I was given pass to come back to my body, they took me to a high, beautiful mountain. And they showed me a beautiful city, sparkling like diamonds. And they said to me, that is T.L. Osborne's city. Not a house, not a mountain, a city. And they said, that is the city of T.L. Osborne. And I said, he's my grandfather in the faith. And when I came back to my body, months after, I went to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I went from Maryland to Houston to Tulsa. When I was leaving to go back to Maryland, the Spirit said, change your itinerary. Go through O'Hare, Chicago. So I called and I said, change my ticket. Reroute my ticket from Chicago to BWI. He said, Papa, Chicago is very busy. I said, Pastor, get me to Chicago. He said, why? I said, I don't know why, but the Spirit said I should go to Chicago. So I got to Chicago airport. I was in transit. Then the Spirit said, lift up your eyes. When I lifted up my eyes, I saw T.L. drinking coffee. And the Spirit said, go to him. So I walked to him. And I said, Grandpa. He said, Nicholas. He said, what are you doing here? I said, the Spirit told me to come through here that I will see you. So I sat down and I said, Grandpa, I saw your city. I saw your city when I went to heaven. I saw your city. And I also met people. They took me to a place and there were people living in heaven. They were living in strange places, in dormitories. And some of them were great and mighty when they were on earth. But they live in dormitories. And the reason was because when they live here, a lot of things they did, the motive and the reason for which they did was wrong. So they didn't have rewards in heaven, even though they had eternal life. There's something that blew my mind. When Elder Saki came to see me, he came in a white Range Rover that was shining like diamond, full of light. And his mouth, when he was talking, his mouth, everything was light. And I said, a Range Rover in heaven? Then the voice, they could read my mind. Then the elder said, have you not heard and read that the streets of heaven is made out of gold? What do you think streets are made out of? And I said, but Papa didn't have a Range Rover when he was here. It was later on I found out that Range Rover was his dream car. And even though he didn't have it here, it was waiting for him there. Listen, heaven is not one big place. Heaven has many, many, many cities within it. And some will have houses. Some will live in dormitories. Some will have cities. I am determined to serve God, to bless people, to help people, to advance the kingdom, to add value to the ministry. I don't know about you. You can join me to touch nations. You can join me to help people, or you can choose to remain in the church, be selfish, and just seek and use the blessing of the Lord for yourself. But the day shall come when you will account for it. Because God never intended that anyone should have it to themselves. It is intended that we should possess blessings for the benefit of the ministry, to advance the ministry. That is it. And that is not to say that God doesn't want you to be blessed. He wants us to be blessed. You see, the pipe through which water goes through is never dry. We are vessels. We are vessels in the hands of God. We are vessels.